Promise that you'll catch me. Promise that you'll catch me. Promise that you'll catch me.
Right guys, welcome back. As you can see, the account's done. However, I'm gonna get into this. So when this challenge started, I obviously wouldn't, because normally I trade one account. I don't really copy trade, etc. So to do the copy trading, um, I use this tool. Initially, when the challenge started, when the series started, I did it manually, and I thought, no, there's got to be a better way than this. So I invested in a tool. So when I invested in the tool, um, it was working well. I didn't realize because the first trade hit TP. Um, no, it didn't even hit TP because that was before. When I was manually executing, we hit TP because we were up 150 quid in the account. Then I put a trade in last week, or it was early this week. I'm sure it was Monday, and it should have hit break even or even SL for -1 hour. So we should have been back down to 50 quid. But the SL hadn't been placed, the TP hadn't been placed. When I checked back on the thingy on the log, and I was thinking, what the hell?
What the hell?
Anyways, I thought it must have been a bug, so I thought, you know what, I've just got paid out. I couldn't think of anything else. I didn't even, like an idiot, I didn't even go through and check the settings. But we'll break down this EU trade, right? And if you have a look at this EU trade, coming to the day, I was bullish because we've had a C2, we reversed off this low, bullish. No chance. Basically, this guy's kissing this guy, and then this guy next door is also kissing this guy. Par up here, so we had to get involved. So look, coming into the day, Asia expands lower, and then London does this. Boom. Yeah. Now let's see. This entry was a bit shady. That's my entry. We had the sweep of this low, internal low, the consolidation low, I'd say, and then we closed to this Seri candle, this down close candle, and then I was looking for this to go higher. Now, again, on my funded account, I got stopped out for break even. It was like somewhere up here. We were just messing about, and then look, I got stopped out here for break even. But on this account, the trade was still open again, and while it should have been stopped out for break even, we ended up expanding higher. And when I've come back to the account thinking, yeah, the trade should be shut, um, it's just continued higher. There. We just hit. I obviously I come onto the account, we all the up here, and I thought, you know what, just put my TP at 10 hour, which is basically roughly where the account needs to pass, and we continue higher. But it turns out I've gone to my settings on the copy trading thing, and there's a setting you need to do for your SL and TP, and I'm just confused, like, why didn't it just do it off my main account that it's copying off of? But apparently you need to put settings in for your SL and TP and stuff. Because the TP wasn't set either, by the way. I just came on the account by chance because I was assuming it should have been stopped out at I think 1 hour. It would have been 1 hour loss. But the trade had just continued higher with no TP. Obviously, good or come back because we had expanded through the party, and we ended up coming back lower again. But it's just a very weird one overall, and I thought, yeah, I'm not complaining at the end of the day, account's done. But let's have a look. Let's have a look through the week anyway. We'll have a look at EU, GU, and the lot. So Thursday printed a nice quick reversal profile of a day, and I use the H7 model normally for reversal profiles when we've expanded through key levels. But obviously the only reason why I used it on EU on Friday was because the um, London had printed that nice reversal candle, and I thought, you know what, we're going to trade this higher. Rather than using the fractal model, which I'll go over in a minute, which is the H4 model, I use the H7 reversal profiles mainly for, reversal days because it's a lot more cleaner. And you can see here, it was more ideal on GU, to be honest with you, because GU had expanded through these lows, and you can see, and this is what I caught on my funded not on the eval. We were looking for a M15 CISD, which we got here. So we formed the CISD here after, you know, taking the taking the low down here. And if you look at we have the CISD there. Now look for the M5 continuation. What do we do? So the M5 starts now. After this, this is the next 15-minute candle. We sweep into this fair value gap, and then we close over this candle here, and then literally just there, SL at the low, and target 2R. I always generally target 2R on reversal days. I don't target something crazy. There, 2R, and just look to expand higher. Uh, and we do actually end up going past that. Um, Bear in mind, with this way of doing things, because we're on the M5, I do trail my SL. So I would have trailed my SL to here now, because we've just performed another protected swing after tapping this fair value gap and closing through this down close candle. Again, you can trail the SL again. I could have trailed my SL here like crazy. You know what I mean? Like, look at this. I could have been up, you know, even more. And if I keep trailing my SL, I'll tell you when I get stopped out, because I'm not stopped out yet here. Still not stopped out. I'll probably trail my SL here. Uh, yeah, I trail it there maybe because, well, it's internal PA. Yeah, I probably trade it there and then we'll get stopped out there. Makes sense. So it's, yeah, what, 2.3R is still a bit more than 2R, and then you can see we continue shooting higher. Um, you know, and then yeah, people like to dream like, oh, if we kept holding that trade, we could have made 8R.
Yeah, hold them.
Yeah, no, it don't work like that. You don't know when price is going to reverse. You're just looking for the continuation, or, you know, when price is reversing, I'm not going to expect it to reverse off previous day low all the way back to previous day high. The chances of that happening are very slim, especially with the fact that our wick is so huge on the day. You don't, unless it's NFP, CPI, or your FOMC, we're not going to expect price to form a huge wick here and then get a reversal back up to this previous day high. It's very unlikely. But you know, that is that. Let's have a quick recap on gold. Gold again, we got a reversal day here. Now let's have a look. We're gonna look at this. We've got a H7 Asia, and then this got invalidated. Reason being is the H7 has already expanded that much lower during Asia and London, so I'm not gonna look for a continuation lower. And here's previous day low. We'd already tagged previous day low, I think, in London. So there's no point me looking for continuation lower here, but we've already tagged the previous day high and previous day low. So I just skipped. But the following day, let's have a look at the following day because we'd be expecting bearish continuation. Let's see. So yeah. So if you were in during this Asia candle, props to you, right? Let's have a look during London. This is the London candle now, which is the 1 a.m. This is the C3 candle, yeah, C2, C3, C4 candle. So if you have a look at this, right, we don't actually get any entries at all on the M15, and we actually end up expanding through the previous day low. Now you're going to be saying, why do you take this entry? Because we closed through this down close candle, right? But the problem here is we've just taken a key level on the higher time frame. So why am I going to look to enter off of that when we're at a key level? I'll wait for a retracement higher first and then see if we can take something. But by this point, we already are in the next candle. We're in candle 5. I'm not looking to trade candle 5, right? So candle 5 starts at 6 a.m., right? We don't have anything from this point. So, you know, you, look, the only other one I can see is really here, but we got a CISD here because like what, there's your low. It's pretty shit. It's not clean. There's your low. We closed through these two series, but what have we really come off of here? There's
I mean, it's alright. Like, overrated as fuck, in my opinion. I mean,
nothing here, right? So, you know, you probably would have got 2R if you did take that, but it's not something clean that I'd take personally. And by the way, this is for educational purposes only. You know, I have to mention that for some stupid reason. But anyways, this would have given you what, 4R or something.
Here comes the money.
Low was always a target because we're so close from them. It was always going to be a target. And then we end up having a reversal day on this day as well. So it was reversal days across the board on EU, GU, gold, and it's because of the DXY, right? The DXY end up having a reversal to the downside like that on Thursday. And this say I was too busy trading GU to look at gold reversals, but we'll have a look to see if the profile formed on gold. It did. It's not as clean as GU's. I like GU's better because we actually got a sweep of that low during London. But we do get a closure back up during London after taking that previous levels on the daily, and then all you could do is literally again 15.5, right? We'll have a look at the 15.5 here now. 15-minute CIST. When do we get it? Where's this CST level? Is there, so we're gonna look to go higher. Oh, we actually form CST here. So sweep and then CIST through this level and this level. Okay, and now you just look for your continuation. Which do we get? No. So gold just wants to expand. Am I gonna look for continuations up here? Not really. We've already expanded too much. I'm not interested. You could even people are even probably thinking, why not take it up here? But why are you gonna take it up there? We're not. Again, when we've got long wicks like this, we're not gonna expand to previous day high. So, why are you gonna take it so high up in the range of the 7 hour? Ideally, I want to be caught in quite early on. And that is it. Count's done, and I'm really pissed off, but then I'm not. But then I am because that copy trade tool absolutely screwed me over. Um, I'm not gonna add it to the spreadsheet because it was just a technical error. Had that been on a 140k account, oh hell nah,
Oh, hell no!
I'd be fuming. That's like 1 grand gone down the drain. Because it's a 10k account, it's 77 quid, it's not bad. But it's pretty annoying. I actually I went out to the technical team, so shout out to those guys. I'll put, if you guys want the copy trading tool I use in the description. I am not an affiliate, it's nothing like that. They've normally been really good, they've had good reviews. But yeah, I reached out to the technical team. It was a user issue, really. I can't really say technical issue. But I hadn't put my SL rules and thingy rules into the copy trader. And funny thing is, it's good that I did it on my funded account to copy over to my eval, because if I had done it the other way around, I probably would have lost a funded account, right? And then I definitely would have been pissed. If I lose a funded account because of just pure market conditions, I don't care. But if I lost it because of this shit, oh hell no, I'd be losing the plot. But yeah, coming into next week, I'm looking for, if I just get out of bar replay, I'm looking for probably buys. Maybe buys on gold on Monday, although Monday doesn't expand high. Buys on GU and buys on EU. GU ideally I want to target this high here, but I don't think. Let's see the weekly. Yeah. Okay, I'll target this weekly high here. That's reasonable. And you know what? We've actually got equal highs resting like pretty close to each other. Uh, I love saying it. They're basically kissing each other, so we need to take them out. Uh, this low is too far away, so ideally I want the weeks to start expanding higher to that equal high, which is here. But yeah, that's the kind of outlook on that. And then EU, let's look at DXY. DXY, I'm bearish coming into next week. We've had a C2 on the weekly, so I'm looking for bearish expansion. Again, have we got relative equal lows? No, not really. I mean, they are close to each other, but you know, it's not really something. It's obviously a target, but yeah, it's not something really I look at. Just look for expansion lower here. We have got a weekly fair value gap here as well, which we could end up respecting after taking this weekly low, so I'll have to be paying attention to that. Indices, I'm looking for a sweep of this week high and then to come back lower. That expansion was freaky. I do not trust it. And then same with ES and even the same with YM. YM finally taking previous all-time highs. I think that's what we're waiting for. We're just waiting for YM to take all-time highs to catch up. And now hopefully we're looking for a reversal. We're just gonna wait for that confirmation. But I can't see anything yet. If we do end up keep going, if you end up going higher, I'd be surprised. But if you do, I'll just look to take it higher. But yeah, we're gonna look for maybe potentially a reversal. But we'll see next week. Again, you can think what you want, but market has to show you that it wants to go higher or it wants to go lower. So we're gonna wait. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Very weird one. Kind of annoyed, but then kind of not. Because whilst the copy trading tool absolutely screwed me over on one account, it absolutely gave me a bomb of a trade on the second one. So I'll take it. And yeah, that was it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll catch you guys in the next one where we will be looking at taking on the verification account. Again, 0.5% risk, and then we're gonna go 1-1, so it's 3 trades. We could potentially pass the account in. Hope you guys enjoyed everything. Any questions, feel free to ask. Anything you want to know, anything you want me to, look into, drop me questions in the comment section and I'll get back to you. Have a good one, guys.
Promise you you'll catch me.